Hello everyone and welcome to this week's YouTube video, and today I want to talk about something that I've kind of coined for myself, and that is holding your breath. Now you may be asking, Alfred, I am not swimming right now. What do you mean by holding your breath? And you're right, you are not swimming, yes in fact. What I mean is, think about this in the context of life. We're making decisions, we're going through our lives, right? Planning, kind of looking ahead to everything, all the possibilities, trying to chart a path in the water, and at the end we reflect on those decisions and those expectations. Now while that's our path through life, a lot of the times we hit moments and we hit times where we have to persevere. We have to really persevere and show some grit. And that's what I want to talk about today. The word perseverance. Perseverance is perhaps one of the most important and influential words in my own life. Perseverance. So let me talk about holding my breath. What does that mean, you may be asking? You see, we tend to overestimate what we can do in a year and completely underestimate what we can do in the next 5 or 10 years. That was said by Bill Gates. You see, when we rewind back and take a step back to last year, the beginning of last year, 2020, the famous year of 2020, the beginning of the decade, we were all in a different place, right? Personally, I just started this YouTube channel, and I was only at 15 subscribers, most of whom were friends of mine, people I knew, people who had watched one or two of my videos over the years. But when I got serious about YouTube, right, I grew that to 315 subscribers year's end 2020. Now, that might seem like a big achievement, right? That's a huge percentage gain. And while that's true, I had set a much bigger goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers so I could get monetized and really just spread my message of impact throughout my communities. Now, you might think I was disappointed, but I wasn't. You see, because I'm trusting in the process. You see, so many of us get caught up in the numbers, and get caught up in our daily lives to the point where we don't have the perseverance to actually follow through with some of those goals. You see, running this YouTube channel has been extremely difficult. Most YouTube videos take between 5 and 8 or even 10 hours to make, not to mention all the planning and the posting. You're going to work, you're going to school, you're doing everything else in your life. Now, while many people might look at me and say, wow, you've done so well, I have a tendency to look at myself and think, oh man, what it could have been. And this right here, this is not living in the present. When I say holding my breath, I mean living in the present. That's something I'm really trying to focus on, especially this year with my year of discipline. You see, when we focus too much on the future and goals, and we over-index on what is coming, we tend to not be present, and we tend to lose sight of what we have today. What we have today is the ability to take that small action that leads to another action, that leads to another action, that starts a domino effect of momentum in your life, right? All big habits, big keystone habits start with very small everyday actions. Now, while that's all very true, it can be difficult in the moment, but that's what we must do. See, perseverance is all about trusting in the process. That means going to work every day. That means setting time to read every day. That means doing whatever it is you need to do to be happy, to achieve your goals, but also to understand that your goals aren't going to come overnight. You might put in 110% energy and only achieve 30% of your goal. And that's okay, because you have to trust in the process. Most YouTube channels, just for example, hit the first 1,000 subscribers after 150 videos and 2 years of making videos. That's absolutely insane. When you start, a lot of people, when they start off with the YouTube channels, do not have that in mind. They do not understand that. And that kind of drawn out context is what makes a lot of people stop in their goals, stop in their tracks. That's why perspective is super important for perseverance. Perspective is super important for perseverance. Every difficult decision I've made in my life has required perseverance. And in the end, I was able to reap the rewards, right? I was able to get that scholarship after applying to 50. I was able to get that job after doing 4 or 5 or 6 different interviews. Everything in life takes perseverance, and perseverance takes perspective, right? So that's what I want to leave with you today. Persevere. Hold your breath. Be present. Trust in the process. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that every single day is a miracle. Thank you all so much for watching, and tune in next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.